Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 117 of Terraria 1.3. Last episode, we dealt with a little bit of a corruption problem because, of course, we previously thought we took care of it. It spreaded, I think, like up to this point. It came from down below and spread up. I hope I got rid of it all. If I didn't, of course, we'll take another look at it. We'll see if we did or did not. You know, it'll spread over time. But we did that, and we also were mining, of course, for chlorophyte, as you can see by my amazing icon on the mini-map, and my armor over here. We have a full set of chlorophyte gear, which is pretty cool. I was also thinking of a few ideas, ways I want to make like an entrance up into the bedroom. I was thinking about making a spiral staircase, and again, I'm no designer, no artsy-fartsy person, but I feel like wooden platforms could serve a role here. Also, let me go check to see if we need a fishing quest. I can't remember if I just did one or not. But I want to make a little staircase up there. Then, of course, we still need to make the NPC rooms and also like the armor stands, scope them or map them out. We also got the truffle to spawn. He's down here, Inaki, however you say his name. That was because of this, and we still need to make an underground one that's closer. I mean, we could always go to this one. But if we make one that's closer, my armor is killing shit for me. I love that. So that's a set bonus, kills things. But if I make one that's closer, we'll be able to farm truffle worms later. We're going to need truffle worms if we're going to want to fight Duke Fishron. Let me just see. Do I have a quest? Caught on the service. Well, that's an easy one. Let me just go do that right now. Let's not get unlucky like we typically do with fishing quests. So let's see if we can get this one done. I need to keep doing these because, one, there's an achievement for it. I mean, I think you need like 200 total fishing quests. But again, I still want the endless bucket of water. A couple other goofy things like that are always nice to have. Plus, it is just a nice thing to do your fishing quests because you get some random rewards that aren't half bad. Of course, you can get shafted like we have previously. We did just get the fish there, but I want to see if I can get one more. Alright, there's a cooked fish. How many actual cooked fish do we have? 20. We could use like pumpkin pie instead of fish. I think pumpkin pie lasts 45 minutes instead of 30, unless they've changed that. It's a longer lasting thing, but of course it's more expensive because you have to buy the seeds. And oh my god, look what we just got. Look what I was just yammering about. RNGESUS. RNGESUS is real. Oh, the bottomless water bucket, yes! Yes! Let's go dick around with this right now. Oh, I'm so happy. Let me show you. I think you already understand exactly what it does by the name. But let me go do a little demonstration of sorts with it. Hopefully Medusa doesn't stun me and kill me in my moment of happiness. Let's see. You guys stop trying to kill me too. Also, you'll see like these little things coming out of me that I'm not doing, like projectiles. That's the armor right there, that green thing. That's my armor shooting at stuff. My armor is like a sentry gun. I love that set bonus. So it will kill things. Between that and my pets, it's going to be a lot of death that I don't even have to contribute to. It's pretty great. But let's go down here and have some fun with the endless water bucket. I wonder if I can craft like sinks and stuff with this. Like, I wonder if it counts towards crafting recipes that require a bucket of water. Oh man. So let's just start like up here, and all you do is just keep on clicking. Just hold click. It is an unlimited source of water, and I think we have. Do we have the unlimited? Do we have the sponge in this world? I think we do. I'll have to go check, but yeah, this is pretty cool. If we don't, of course, this is why I'm fishing. I want to get these items. These are cool. This is such a goofy little thing. It makes the whole. There used to be a way, and it used to be what you. Unless there was a glitch I was aware about, it used to be the only way to get unlimited water in your world was to either carry it over all in bucket form from your ocean, or put a pump in your ocean and then like find where on your world you want to locate your water source, and then what you would do is you would pump from the ocean, which is an unlimited source, and then you would wire it all the way up to wherever you needed your water. So from here to like the middle of your world, which is just stupid. It's just silly to get an unlimited source of water, and that's how you would do it. Now you can get one of these things and just do this for days. So we can officially make the world's most obnoxiously large fishing pond with relative ease. All you gotta do is sit here and hold click. That makes me incredibly happy. So that's exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. We're gonna have to put some cool underwater lights or something down here at some point, just so we can see. Because of course it gets dark. But man, we can farm money down here. We can farm enemies. We can farm for. Oh man, this is actually just really cool. This is really cool. Hey, is this a good time to use a shot bow? I guess it is. I don't think I showed you the shot bow. We also crafted that. I totally forgot about it, but I guess the worm died already. Never mind. So it shoots like 3 arrows right there, and of course those are holy arrows, so then the stars will fall down. The shot bow's really strong. It's a really good bow to have early on. So some awesome stuff is happening. I am okay with this. For some reason, it just seems to be a lot of enemies like to spawn in the water. Like this is once we get the moon shell, rather the celestial shell, and we become like a merfolk or whatever, we can swim in water and we can move faster. That's gonna be huge. We can just farm in here. I like it. I like it. And these guys are so easy to kill too. Like anglers, these guys pose no threat. They don't shoot at you. I like the future farming prospects that we have here. That is awesome. That is really freaking cool. Either way, let's head home. Let's put that endless bucket, endless water bucket where it belongs. It's gonna go in the utilities chest just because it's a utility. I mean, let's be real here. And yes, we do have the super absorbent sponge. So we have the counterpart. We have both of them. That is huge. So I can make as much water as I want, and I can also absorb as much water as I want. Oh, I'm happy. Let's quick stack. I guess I don't have a Wraith banner in here. Oh, there you go. Let's quick stack what we can. I did bring my cooking thing up here. I guess I can just go ahead and make that into a cooked fish real quick. And I guess I have some extra torches. Unless I got them from the ground or something. Don't know. Anyway, wood platforms. This is the center, and what I'm thinking of doing is, my design I had in my head was 2 blocks thick, but of course my house isn't 2. Let me go with 1 and see what happens. These things are strange. They're not a block, but they are more of a wall piece, but they're not a wall piece because you use your pickaxe to break them, and they don't replace the wall behind them. They're really strange. Just like I don't know of any other block that's quite like this. And I think I have to get rid of that platform. Yeah, get rid of that platform. So what I want to do now, the problem is the platforms I want to start using. I might even get rid of some of these. Are metal shells, which we can only get from the dungeon. So we're actually going to go over to the dungeon a little bit in this episode and just break all of the platforms over there. And of course, I can remap the dungeon because we've been shafted just with our dungeon exploration. You know, the whole world going poof on me thing that happened. So it's not a bad idea to go over here early before we get hard mode dungeon, which is coming up soon. Because of course, once you kill Plantera, hard mode dungeon's released, and it becomes a difficult task to survive over there, but we'll do what we can. Because we're going to want to do some farming in the dungeon for items. There's a lot of items that come from just the dungeon. Items, I think a few accessories, the light pet, the wisp in a bottle, for sure I want that. There's a lot of stuff we need from there. Didn't get rid of the walls quite yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with that. I don't know if I really need to be farming for pearl wood trees or just pearl wood, I guess, or anything like that. But yeah, Ebstone. I always forget. I always forget about this arena for some reason. Every time I come over here, I'm like, yeah, we needed this for the Eater of Worlds at one point. Oh, hard mode Eater, or I'm sorry, expert mode Eater of Worlds. I miss you so. God, he's so... apparently they nerfed him in a recent patch. They nerfed his spit. I don't know if you remember it all the way back in early episodes, but when he would spit at you, it's kind of like the Eater of Souls. I guess it's the Eater of Souls, the Corruptors. I'm sorry, it's like the Corruptor spit. It's that same kind of attack, but it would hit you for like 100 before hard mode. That amount of damage is just absurd. So, justifiably so, they got nerfed. Well, maybe not justifiably so, you just dodge it super easy, but yeah, it got nerfed. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use these wooden shells. The ones I'm interested in are the not the wooden shells, the metal shells. But we could paint these wooden ones just as easily. So I'm going to pick them up either way, and we'll bring them over there, because we're going to need quite a few. And of course, we can actually start exploring some of this dungeon that, again, we got screwed out of. Yeah, of course, we're going to get some, like, mana pots and stuff like that, some goofy things. My pickaxe is too strong. I break the blocks. We're still going to get pre-hard mode enemies. So that dude, these skeletons, my armor will basically kill everything for me. And the spiders. I really don't have to do much because it's pre-hard mode. But we can get some exploration out of the way. And what do we got here? These metal ones? These are still the wooden ones. These are still the wooden ones. It's a little bit dark. I mean, I can start hanging banners down here, which is going to be a really good thing. Because the banners, again, doubling my damage against enemies, and then also having the damage that they dish out to me. Yeah, just having some kind of prep for when hard mode dungeon rolls around is absolutely a good idea. Give me them wooden shells. I don't know if how many do I have? 72. It's probably going to require more, to be honest with you. So let's just. Oh, here you go. No, these are blue. Ah, these are blue ones. Darn. You're going to find different shelves in your dungeon. There's like metal, wood, the color of the dungeon shelves, and there might. I think there's even another one. Also, I should start marking these chests somehow. Because, of course, when you look at the mini-map, you can see that it's a jungle chest. Yeah, but you have to zoom in on it. I could do like a J in torches, because torches show up. But I could just do like a chest, or just like X marks the spot kind of thing, you know? I mean, why don't I do something stupid like that? You could identify it with a J, but you can also just tell by zooming in. So, I don't know. Let me just do an X marks the spot because it sounds cooler. X marks the spot. You can see it there. It's a jungle chest. I know it's there. So that's a good idea because, of course, I don't have the keys for half of these things, but I also hate looking for my chests when I can't find them. Like when I want them. I'm like, I can't find this chest. You can even see it on the mini-map up here. It's a little bit small, but you can see an X. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Let's just roll with that. Anyway, more platforms. They're getting wooden ones galore. It's probably because we're not very far down. Tell you what, let me just skip the wooden ones for now. I think we have enough for my idea. This is a hollowed one, so let's just again do some kind of stupid little X marks the spot thing. Bam. I mean, you could put an H there just as easily, but I like the idea of pirates and booty and treasure. X marks the spot. And let's just keep going. Where are my metal shelves? They have to be pretty far down, I think. Yeah, the Mega Shark's a little bit outclasses everything that's here. God, I really wish we had the Rod of Discord. It makes me so sad I don't have it in this playthrough compared to my last one. It would take forever to farm for it too. Let's just skip this and also dig over because I do frequently. I mean, otherwise you have to go around, and I think this will save time in the long run. Hey, free orichalcum. Sure, I'll take that. And we're gonna get not dungeon specific spawns if we remain over here for too long. But I want to get the orichalcum. I don't know why you're shooting at me. You don't really hurt me. You should just give up. Go get them, spiders. Go get them. Right, that's enough of that. So let's delete the crappy potions. That mud, dirt. As long as there's a bone one, I'm fairly certain we have one of those. Are these different shelves? These look different. Brass shelf. Okay. I want the metal ones. I guess we have to go find another spot in the dungeon. Yeah, let's open this up too. I mean, if I need to move around in the dungeon, if something's chasing me, come hard mode, I need to be able to get out of here. What are these? Just blue ones? Blue bricks. Damn. Is there a chest up here I need to mark? I don't remember. I wish we, still had this all mapped out, but them's the ropes. More wooden ones. Yeah, this was a dead end completely. Just more blue ones. I don't really want the blue ones. And the reason I'm getting platforms in particular is because if you look, I like that. When you put two platforms, which my pearl ones did not do. If you put them, just two of them like that, they have that cool little effect. I think these ones will too. Not quite to the extent. Like that little, I just like that little piece on the bottom. And that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. So let's continue on and look for some more platforms. Also, I probably have to yell at my Doge here again. Give me a sec. And another chest. And let me go ahead and mark this chest. No! Wow, you hit me for 80. Damn, son. You stopped that. You were pre-hard mode. I think it's because they scale. And man, I am running out of, I was going to say flares. I am running out of torches doing this. That's like right on the chest, but it works. I don't need dungeon keys, but sure. Gold keys, I can sell them. I guess I'll pick up the brass ones. They're not what I want, but, they're here. Let's get them. Kill you. We got to be coming on the metal ones. I'm fairly certain your dungeon should have every type. It's just, it depends where you're located. Like, I think there's going to be gothic ones down here, because we're seeing gothic furniture. No, I'm still seeing a lot of the brass shells. And who knows, I might end up having to go to a different world. I do not know. Either way, being down here is not a bad idea, getting everything explored again. And plus, marking these chests is pretty cool. Oh, there's an alchemy thingy. Let's take that. I don't know why I left one of these here. Take all of those. Yeah, that's right. You only do 1 damage to me. Get wrecked. Yeah, these are all wooden ones again. Huh. Where are my metal shells? Metal ones are like, they're silver. They're kind of metallic-y, obviously. I like the way they look. I am a little butthurt that we're not finding any of them here. That saddens me. Maybe we just got unlucky and we got brass shells in this world? Oh, I know what we could do. We could make a new world real quick. We could kill the dungeon guardian, get the pet, and then hopefully in that dungeon get what we want. So we are at the bottom here, and so far just wooden ones. I don't know. I'll have to paint the wooden ones and see what they look like. Maybe we'll use wooden ones. So I'm trying to go all out on this house and make it fancy. Is there a chest down here? No. Is there really much left to explore up here? I guess there is. Why don't we hit it up while we're here? Because we're gonna have to come back later. And I guess hanging banners just kind of everywhere does not hurt at all. Got another water bolt without even realizing it. I guess that's what happens when you break all the bookshelves. So let's go this way. This is a weird little door. Okay then. More blue ones. These are wooden ones too. Yeah, getting the water candles is good too for our farms down the line. I don't really have a good supply of them, I don't think. There's a bathtub. Not sure if I want to get a bathtub in a dungeon bathtub. That just seems weird. No different shelves over there. No chests over here either. Yep, that looks like that's the end of this place. So I guess we got unlucky. What does this look like if I place them side by side? Wood shelf. That's not bad. I kind of like that, but it's not the wood, not the metal ones. I have another world, don't I? I think I have another world that we've tested. We could go loot it. If not, we could just generate a small one really quick. But the problem is we have to wait for it to be night. And I can't bring my sundial over there, make it night, and as it turns into night, kill Skeletron quick enough before it turns into day again. I don't think that'll work. Damn. So it looks like in this world we're not getting the ones we want. We have wood shelves and brass shelves. Not even gothic ones. I like how you can see if you zoom in about like this far. X marks the spot right there. X marks the spot right up here. Another one. That's cool. That is cool. You could label them, but I'm going with the pirate theme. Why the hell not? So I'm going to go for the metal ones. I think that is justified. So let's kill these dudes and break this. Get the water candle, sure. And hey, if I can kill Skeletron's little dungeon guardian man, we can get the pet. If I could get a bed here, this for sofas. I will show you my strat. Sure, let's actually do this. This isn't a bad idea. I will show you the way that I kill the dungeon guardian. I might want to make more crystal bullets, but I might just tough it out and use the endless musket pouch. But I'll show you the way that I like to kill the dungeon guardian. You can only hit him for like one. I think he has like 9,999 defense, which is why you want crystal bullets, because they explode and do a couple extra hits. But I want a bed because you can make a house there, and as soon as you hear him come after you, you can teleport, and then what happens is he chases you after you've teleported, because you put your base or your spawn right at the jungle or the dungeon entrance, and then you go outside and you fight him. That's the goal. Let's see. Can I find a bed down here, or do I have to make another one? I think we might even have an extra bed at home. Those are sofas. That's a dresser. Give me some shelves. Gothic furniture. Hey, I'll take a bone welder. I think that sells for a good bit of cash. Let's get rid of some of this garbage, though. Armor. Kill things for me, please. Blue brick. Lesser healing. Workbench. I can actually use this as a furniture item. I'll hold on to that. Get rid of this. Combine that stack. Alright, we're freeing up inventory space. So it doesn't look like we're going to find the bed we want. I don't want to waste too much time. So let me go into my furniture chest, or just like my chest of placeables. There's a regular old bed. So as much as I wanted to make the spiral staircase this episode, now we're getting distracted. So we need a chair. We can use this chair. We can use this table. We'll go make a little crap shack in a new world real fast. Let's do that. So save and exit, and we're going to call this one. I'll go to single player. Go to my character. Crimson Aglet Pliz. Can I get rid of this one now? Can I? We didn't kill the dungeon guard. We could just use this world. Yeah. Rather than regenerating a new world, I think we made this one a while ago. I can see NPCs So this is unexplored. I guess the map glitch would have affected this. I guess it affected your character file, not your world files. But let's see where the dungeon is real fast. We'll make our little crap shack, and then we'll try to get the dungeon guardian pet. I wouldn't mind having one of them. He's a pretty cool pet. You obviously have to kind of work for it. The jungle's over here, so it's going to be to my left. Let's teleport home. The jungle is not on the side of the dungeon, so now we know where to go. Man, this world has crimson everywhere. This world is unforgiving. Jeez, every now and then you get a world like that, and that's like really difficult to start off on because you obviously have to deal with all these enemies just from the get-go. I don't believe we've done anything in the dungeon in this world. We shouldn't have. But thankfully, it's a smaller world, and we have our unicorn mount, so it doesn't take very long at all to get where we need to go. I remember that mountain. I jumped off of that mountain looking for floating islands. I remember this world. I remember. It's been a while. I remember this one. Get out of here, antlion. I don't even have to touch you, and you just die. It is 6 a.m. Okay, so this one isn't at, like, brand new day. It's been active for a little bit, so we have a little bit of time here. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to make a little house here. You want to have like a clean runway because you're going to have to get out really quick because he's going to be barreling towards you. And we're going to want a platform, a little thing to shoot at him and everything. So what we'll do is let's throw down the... I guess I can get rid of this stuff. I think these walls won't count against us, but let me get rid of the... where the blue bricks go? Or the green bricks. Get rid of those. So we'll take the wood, make an outline of a house. I don't think the dungeon brick counts against me here, but we'll see. And hopefully this is a big enough house, because you can have too small of a house. So you'll have a chair, you'll have a table. Oh, well, you know, I also have to be able to squeeze the bed in here. So, alright, let's push it back. Let's push it back. So, get rid of the walls here. Can I not do that with this hammer? Really? Phone hammer is that bad? Alright, well, we'll change of plans. Change plans. We'll just put the roof up here, or the house up on the roof. Change of plans, and we'll start here. So that didn't work. It has to be close enough that when you teleport, he doesn't de-aggro on you. He has to still be mad at you and coming after you. So we'll just put it up here then, I guess. And we only need to come down that far. I think the bed counts as a furniture item anyway. They need a chair and like a furniture item. So we'll do that. We'll do 2 doors. Oh, I didn't want to craft one. Whatever, that's fine. It's 10 wood. I'm not going to cry about it. Make 2 doors just so we can get in and out both sides if we need to. And then regular old wood walls. That's more than likely too many, but let's go ahead and roll with that. I can always craft them back. And as soon as I put a torch in here, this should be a house. Go ahead and craft these back, right? I should be able to craft them back. Yep. Give me that wood. Alright, favorite that, and torch. This should be a house. Doesn't really matter if it's a house, as long... Or I'm not worried about NPCs moving. I think it has to be considered a house for you to be able to place your spawn there. But it doesn't matter if an NPC comes in here or anything like that. So spawn point's been set. Now what we need to do, what might be easier, is just to make sure I have a little runway to get out of here, because we're going to want to run as soon as he comes after me. Delete this, delete that, just delete some garbage. Now, when I teleport home, we come to this place, and he's going to be coming after me. That's the goal. So you hear him charge you, then you teleport instead of just trying to escape the dungeon, which usually gets killed. And now what we need to do is something with platforms, meaning I'm probably going to require a bunch of logs. So it's a good thing that this is a new world and doesn't really have any any human interaction with it. There's plenty of trees. Nobody's chopped anything down yet. It's a natural world. We're going to go ahead and destroy it like man does best and get a bunch of logs because we're going to make a bunch of platforms. And I could use a gravitation potion, but they're super disorienting, and I really freaking hate them at this point in the game. I miss the way they used to be. So let's chop all these down, and we'll go ahead and make a platform thing in the sky, get the Dungeon Guardian. As much as I wanted to make a platform, or not a platform, like a platform spiral staircase at my house, we kind of got distracted on this, but I think it's a fun project, so I'm going to go ahead and just roll with it. Go ahead and place as many of these acorns back down as we can, in case I, of course, need to revisit this for more logs. There's no harm in always replacing this. I mean, sure, even palm trees are welcome. Or, yeah, I mean, any tree, really. As long as I get platforms out of it, we're good. I'm running out of flat ground to place things on. Alright, acorns. I think I've spread you enough. Let's get rid of this stuff. And 617, that is a good start. Let's go craft a bunch of these. The more the freaking merrier. The more the freaking merrier. Oh, I can get a few here. If I would just get rid of the rocks there, we'd be able to place them, but I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, we're out of acorns. We're good. We're good. We're done. Okay, so platforms. We will want these a little bit in the sky. That way we don't like run into enemies or anything stupid like that. So let me just build up a bit. We don't want to be in space because we don't really need harpies contributing to this. That'll just be obnoxious. And then what's going to end up happening is once we reach the end of the platform, we're going to want to double back and basically reuse the platform's length to our advantage rather than just making one super long platform. And the reason you want this, I mean, you could use grav potions like I said, but the reason you want a platform is because you just need to be able to run and focus on him, because if he touches you once, you're dead. You could cheese and use like turtle armor and ninja gear, and there's a couple ways you could go about this, but this is one of the easier ways that I always just use. Plus I can put like torches up here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing if it turns night while we're fighting him, which it very well could, because the fight can last quite a bit. So all we're going to do is go ahead and spam these platforms. I have 500 and something odd of them, so we're just going to go ham here. And I'll run through with torches. You don't need to do campfires. You don't need to do heart lanterns. Again, if you get hit, you're basically screwed. So don't worry about that. We have plenty of movement items. We can use the unicorn to really get away from them. Shield of Cthulhu. There's a whole thing that wasn't there before. Whenever I did this originally, we can just keep dashing away from him, which should let us stay ahead of him, because he's very fast. He's very, very fast. And down to 400 now. This is, I mean, this isn't. I mean, this is long enough, but you'd be swapping sides too frequently. The longer the platform, really, the better, because the less you have to worry about changing your position and then risk running into him. Which, if you do that, you're fucked. I mean, it's going to be difficult to get past him without getting hit. That's for sure. I'll do my best. I haven't fought him in forever. If we die, we die. We can just keep respawning him. That's why you put your house there. Let's just keep going here. I'm gonna go ahead and use all of these platforms. I don't feel bad about wasting these at all. It feels like this is a good use of these. And if you look on the mini map, we're only over the snow biome now, the tundra. We just now reached it. Not that long of a platform. Not that long of a platform at all. Especially if we use the unicorn and we haul ass. Nope. Bye-bye Izor's pet if we can get this. I'd much rather have that as a pet than you. It's cooler. It floats around you. It's Skeletron's head. It's pretty cool. Izor pet's pretty weird, I'll be honest. We just hit 69 platforms and then I fell down. Oh, look at that. The magic number messed me up. It distracted me. It doesn't really matter if there's an elevation change. We'll just keep going with it. And once we're done, I am going to teleport over there and probably, unfortunately, going to have to wrap the episode up because there's no way we're going to be able to kill him that quick. So, and no teleport. Let's do our torches like I said, because the fight will very likely go into the night, and this way we will all be able to see me die. I guess I'll use my crystal bullets first just to speed it up. Once we run out of them, obviously we'll use the endless musket pouch to our advantage. And you can see this platform pretty long. This whole time we're going to basically just be shooting. There it is. So let's call it there, guys. This was episode 117. Wanted to make a spiral staircase in my base. Started it, sort of. Ended up going to the dungeon because I wanted metal platforms, which I think this one already has metal platforms right there. Am I not mistaken? Or there's the slightly different ones? Oh, yeah, no, these are metal shells. Ah, yes, these are the ones I like. So these are the metal shells. So this one's already got the shells we want. So we're off to a great start. And of course I wanted to kill a dungeon guardian now to show you guys. I've done it before, but it's fun to do. So wrapping up here, guys, episode 117. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.